Good afternoon. Thanks for having me. You know, I'll never forget sitting in a principal's office in September. I was there with the principal, an administrator, a mother, and a son. And the son had just been suspended for 3 days for saying something. And guess what he had the audacity to say to his friend, to his classmate, not in front of the class, not to anybody else. He had the audacity during class to look at his friend and say, "Because of my faith, I believe homosexuality is wrong." His teacher, who lived the homosexual lifestyle, heard that, got upset, sent him to the principal's office, and he got suspended for 3 days of school because of saying that. Now, luckily, his mom had a mutual friend who knew that I work for a group called Liberty Council. We defend the sanctity of human life, the traditional family, and religious liberties in courtrooms all across America. So they called me, and so I was pleased to be with him in that office that day. We got his suspension revoked, we got his academic record cleared, and now he is able to express his religion freely in class. And we were very excited about that. But it really hit home to me. I thought the First Amendment is there because we don't always agree. And if we get to the point where a person cannot give their opinion on an article of faith in a very non-hostile, harassing way, then the First Amendment has no meaning. It becomes, in the words of Shakespeare, full of sound and fury, yet signifying nothing. And we cannot get to a place in this great country of ours where we can no longer have that dialogue, competing ideas in the marketplace of ideas, to where we can voice those. And so we were glad to be a part of him, stand in the gap that day to give him back his religious rights. Again, in Florida, we were in federal court in Florida because a athletic director had the audacity to pray before a meal where boosters were. He was threatened with arrest and imprisonment for violating what was a consent decree not to do anything of the nature. Well, luckily we won that as well. Now he's able to pray at those functions. But it's incredible that we're in a situation today in America where if you pray before a meal, where you give an opinion to one of your friends, your religious liberty could be shot down. And we cannot allow that to happen. The stakes are too great. The time is too much. And it was disappointing to me in an 82nd legislature with 101 Republicans that we could not get a religious liberty amendment added to the Texas Constitution. Why would we not want to enshrine one of the basic freedoms and principles that our founding fathers fought for? And so I'm committed to doing that. I hope we get that done in the 83rd legislative session, and I'm excited about it. James Madison said, "Religion is the duty we owe to our Creator and our manner of discharging it. It's not the duty we owe to our Creator and the government's allowance of our manner of discharging it." And if we ever get to the place where the government can dictate how we serve God or don't serve God, then we no longer have religious liberty. And I want to tell people who are in favor of the HHS mandate, what happens when the shoe's on the other foot? What happens when you have an administration that says you can no longer have contraception? Do you think they would be for that? I don't think so. So we need to make sure that we are on the side of religious liberty. You make the choice if you want to or you don't. But we should not be mandating from a federal government to tell us how to live our lives that intrudes upon the conscience that we hold most dear. And so I know that y'all are great patriots for being out here today. I'm excited to be with you. I'm excited to go down to the legislature and put a lot of this passion and energy into good policy, hopefully. So thank you for being here. You may not have been able to vote for me, but I can vote for you in Austin. God bless you and God bless Texas.